How about that power hour? We are back. The man in the middle, John London in the house to the right. Dolby time as well. John London, we already saw you before this. We got you back. Let's get right into it. John London, thoughts on this market up against the highs in the ES and NASDAQ as well. What's happening, John?
Yeah, man. So Nvidia earnings tomorrow, choppy day so far. Slightly good trend, though. Nvidia is actually running a little bit this morning, which is interesting ahead of their earnings tomorrow evening. AMD's up a lot, I think, as well. So NASDAQ is pushing towards highs right now. I actually had a short right at the top of this at 550. Barely got stopped out, but now I'm break even on the day. So I'll try to make it back in power hour, it looks like.
That's the name of the game, President. Dolby time. Real quick on the president still in the cabinet meeting. Trump, economic war will be bad for Russia. Trump on Putin. We have something very serious in mind if needed. We have economic sanctions. I think we have to lower interest rates. Back to interest rates. All right, Dolby time. Let's get right into it. Last trade in the ES, 64.67 half. In the NASDAQ, 23,545. Dolby, we got London trading the NASDAQ. So what's your read up here?
We've been stuck in this 30-minute range for a while. I was talking about it with Carlos and Jay around the 11 o'clock mark. Try to find the biggest ranges you can. I think the 30-minute is probably the biggest range we have currently. But we have Nvidia earnings, right? So I kind of am okay with shorts at highs and long at lows. It looks like we had some nice movement to get out of the range, but we promptly returned right back up and in. And maybe we just keep on selling off the top and bouncing off the bottoms. It's not a huge range. It's only about 60 points. But with the most important day in everyone's lives tomorrow, Nvidia earnings, everyone's life. Doesn't matter birth of your child, getting married. Nvidia earnings top everything.
Everything.
So yeah, we're stuck in this range. I would be fine with shorts up here. It's a cheap trade. You can easily define risk. Same with longs around the 480s or 500s. It's a cheap trade. I would probably prefer it because being bullish NASDAQ tends to be a little bit easier than going short. But the range has been really good today. So as long as you were patient and didn't get chopped up this morning, there's probably a lot of opportunities.
I like that. All right, John London. Before we get the party started, we got gold just making some new highs here, 34.37. There are sort of more comments coming out of the White House. But we like to play a game around here. John London, above, below. I'm going to ask you what the price on at the close will be in the NASDAQ. And then we're going to ask the chat, will it be above or below that price? Last trade, John London, in the NASDAQ, 23,545. So what say you? What will the price be on the close?
I'm going to go with 23,515, right in the middle of the range today. I think there's a chance that we trend back downward just because Nvidia earnings, kind of uncertainty. I think tomorrow might be a little bit more choppy, but I'm going to go with just kind of like a small pullback after this, last move on the upside.
Okay, very good. 515, 23,515. Last trade, 23,546. About 10 points off the highs there. Gold riding higher, new highs. There it is. Poll is up. Dolby time, you saying you're leaning to the long side?
Yeah. I mean, in general, yes. But, if we're trading the ranges, there's really cheap trades at 550. Like the market has had a really hard time getting over that 555, 560 area. Obviously, it's a little bit nervy because it's the NASDAQ and it likes to break. But if you rewind and do a little hindsight capital, those were good trades before.
Yes.
Will they be good trades again? I don't know. I do not know. But that is the setup, getting short at the high of a range. But there's also a lot of other factors at play to determine if that's going to be a winning trade or not. But it would have been a little bit more exciting if we were on air around, say, 500s. So that was around 12. So lunchbox trading, that probably would have been an interesting time to get long. Obviously, it happened very quickly. But, sometimes those failed moves become fast moves. So we tried it and just got bid right back up again, back into range, which seems to be the happy place for right now as we wait for Nvidia earnings.
Stay patient. Sure. John London, any prices of interest up here at 23,545 you got your eye on?
I'm looking at 550. If we pull back to 525, maybe 520, I could think about a long there back up to the top of the range. I think that might make sense too. If we get down to 23,500, I like it. It's a big whole dollar level. So maybe you could argue along there, but I'm expecting the range to be muted. The only thing, just to contradict myself earlier, is where's the all-time highs? I think all-time highs are right around 24 on the NASDAQ. Yeah, 24.68.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're a little farther away from that to start testing it, but people usually get hyped up for Nvidia earnings, and then a lot of the time, Nvidia and the rest of the market can move down from the earnings report. So yeah, watching that 550 level, we've bounced off of that or rejected that a bunch. So if we can get a cheap long at 525, I might take it. Shorting the top here, I think it has a really good risk reward. Like Dolby said, it might not have the highest accuracy because if there's more variance here, especially as we test highs, but I'm looking at kind of a better risk reward trade, maybe shorting the top, but I need some confirmation first.
And it wouldn't be a huge trade either. You're looking for like risking 10 to 15 points to make 30. Sure. Maybe you hit a homer and you can get it down to like 50 points plus, but I think it would just be a nice base hit. Maybe a couple micros, risk 100, $200 and see if you can take some partials in the range, but definitely not looking for home runs.
Right. Exactly. Small range.
Mm-hmm. Definitely reasonable. We got the poll is up, pinned to the top of the chat. On London saying the close in the NASDAQ will be 23,515. I voted above. Dolby, what are you voting? Above or below?
I voted above.
Okay.
I voted above. Yeah, I like London's idea of you kind of identified the middle of the range. I got it in here too, but somewhere between like 480s and I don't know, like 555s. Depends where you want to draw your lines. But yeah, right around the middle of the range sounds good. Also like it as a target for shorts. So the shorts might pick up, later, maybe as we get closer to MOC, we get a little bit of volatility. Maybe it tries to run highs and goes back down to the middle again. I'm not expecting any crazy structure stuff to change, though.
Yeah.
John, how deep are you into the fundamentals of Nvidia? Just out of curiosity.
I watch it. I think AI is going to rule the world. I think everybody's kind of in this money grab situation where they're trying to all these big tech companies are trying to control AI, and Nvidia is kind of on the front of it. I think we'll have bull runs and bear runs, though. I think the next step is robotics, which obviously I think they're all working on. I think once they get like robotics out, that's going to be the next big money puller, and so I watch it. I still think Nvidia has somewhat of a high PE ratio. So I like Nvidia long-term, short-term, I don't know where it's going.
AI is going to rule the world, you say.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I was on a soapbox earlier today about AI, and it kind of drives me crazy.
Well, there's something to it. I mean,
is
it a bubble?
Good sometimes, and I think so. Not financial advice. I think it is a bubble. I think there's just way too much hype around it. I think it'd be similar to like the internet bubble, where the internet was amazing, but we still have the internet, but we don't have like all the hype around the internet. And I think a lot of this hype needs to die off in AI, and like eventually they're gonna need a return. Like they're gonna have to get their money back, and that's gonna be what, $200 a month subscriptions to search engines. Like, is that where we're going?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who's crying foul. Elon Musk is crying foul, going after Apple and OpenAI about anti-competitive behavior. Get a load of this. We got this little update. AI going to rule the world. Well, Elon Musk might be fighting a good fight here.
Yeah, Musk here following through on a threat he made several weeks ago, accusing Apple and OpenAI of anti-competitive behavior. He's going after a partnership that Apple formed with OpenAI to incorporate ChatGPT onto iPhones and other Apple products. And Musk is essentially accusing the company of prioritizing ChatGPT over other AI platforms, including his X and Grok, part of his company xAI. And in particular, he's going after Apple for what he alleges is not putting X and Grok at the top of the top free apps list on Apple's App Store. Of course, I don't think that this takes into account the fact that other rivals to ChatGPT like DeepSeek and Perplexity have indeed risen the ranks on Apple's top free apps list. And this is also just the latest in Musk's ongoing legal tussle with OpenAI. He previously sued OpenAI to try to stop its conversion into a for-profit company. OpenAI fired back with its own countersuit, accusing Musk of harassment. And after Musk made this threat against Apple and OpenAI, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman fired back on X, essentially accusing Musk of being a hypocrite. He said, "This is a remarkable claim given what I've heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like." So we're really seeing the AI arms race moving into the courtroom. Claire Duffy, CNN, New York.
Not feeling the love from Apple. Okay, I see that. Just a couple billionaires fighting billionaires. John London, but Elon just wants to be bumped to the front of the line. That's kind of what that sounds like. Yeah, so Sue. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. I think a lot. What we'll probably see is eventually we have robots, we have AI. Eventually, they're going to combine the two, and we're going to have like humanoid robots. Eventually, and I'm talking decades, they're going to be almost indistinguishable, I think, from humans eventually. Now, who knows how long that'll take? But I think when that happens, population might start to decline, and it might be scary. But NASDAQ's pushing out. Look at the high break.
Yeah, we are. New highs. We're popping up here. New highs. 64.73 just printed in the ES. NASDAQ as well. 23,564.
Wow.
Buyers have just stepped in. Have some headlines. Nothing just yet, but buyers did step in, pushing this thing higher.
Yeah, it could be getting baked into Nvidia, maybe. Well, good thing I didn't short.
Yeah,
new highs. New highs. NASDAQ. Take a look at the Dow. But good thing you didn't short indeed. Yep, Dow new highs as well. They want to take this thing. Yeah, we got the countdown clock, lower right-hand corner. Yep, countdown clock, lower right-hand corner. Got 38 minutes till the bell and end of a power hour. We got 28 minutes till MOC, but we got John London. We got Dolby Time joining right now here in power hour. We just printed new highs in ES, NASDAQ, and the Dow. Gold as well, also making new highs. Where do we go from here? We keep pushing this thing higher, John London. Pullbacks of sorts.
Yeah.
How deep?
Kind of. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like 535 maybe for a pullback. Maybe 540s if we can get one. I don't want 550. It's too obvious. I think we could just get a squeeze down. But look at that rip, man.
Wow, here we go.
Big.
Right up.
New highs. Wow, we're cooking.
Yeah, right up to 580.
6. Yes, we are. 23,576. 579 new highs. We are pumping higher here. Let's go. Stay locked in. Gold making new highs as well.
We're at the lower high of the 30-minute sort of lower high downward trend here. So maybe if we can get over these 80s, that would be a break of that. And 600s. I know Dakota's in chat. He's super excited. I think he has some calls or something that he's drinking
he's
to.
In the money. Yep.
He's in the money. Congratulations.
Break out the pappy. Break out the pappy. Break out the wine. Into new highs here. You're cooking right now. And thanks for joining us. Bring up the new live stream here. A little technical difficulties. Click like, click subscribe. Let's get those likes up. Let's get the notify. Click on that bell while we're at it. Got John London in here. All right. 15-point pullback in the NASDAQ. Trading 23,564.
Yeah, those previous highs were 556. So
potential megaphone. I hate to say it. Everything's a read over a megaphone, but we made a lower low and then bid back up, and now we're making a higher high. Do we sell off? Get back within range again?
Yeah, ever since you started talking about Doritos, I've been seeing them everywhere on my charts.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a curse.
Hey, Dre, your mom's product just got mixed in with the pickle flavor. I saw a Dorito
Cool
bag
Ranch?
that contained Cool Ranch and the Dorito pickle flavor in one bag. I bought it.
I will have to ask. I did not know that. I'll have to ask her. We had lunch. I had lunch with her on Sunday, and I wish I knew that. That's gnarly. Yes.
Pretty mid.
It is.
Pretty mediocre.
Cool Ranch. What's wrong with Cool Ranch and Nacho? The red bag and the blue bag. Ain't nothing wrong with those.
Together, I think that would be great. The pickle flavor
mix them in a bowl. Absolutely.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Ranch for life. All right. We are not done in gold. Gold is just grinding higher here. In the last hour and a half up $10. New highs in gold, 34.38. Oh, very, very strong. New highs, 45,469. Here's a 15-point pullback in the NASDAQ, 2-point pullback in the ES off the recent highs we just made and printed.
Do y'all like a buy at 550? I'm looking at it. It's under the highs or the previous highs, which were at like 555. It's almost too obvious. I don't mind it. I'll try to take a small one with a really tight risk at like 545. If we can get down to 550. Yeah, it's because we're right back in the range afterwards, and so that's the only thing I'm worried about.
Right. Okay. But if it's going to do like a stair step high, then this would be like kind of a good place to get long. Would be around like the 550s. But if your thesis is range, then there's a lot more room to the downside. You'd probably have to risk what, like 15, almost like 20 points maybe on that trade. Like ideally, you'd probably want your stop like underneath like the 540s.
Yeah, that makes sense. 200 exponential might be right around there too, at like 535.
It is a bold long though, so I kind of like it.
Into the liquidity of power hour, maybe. I don't know if I would do it outside of power hour, but there's 556. I thought about 556. I thought it would be too obvious. It's just bouncing off the previous high. And if it does go up here, it might not rip up too much, maybe, but you never know. Could just run up and break highs again. Let's see. Gold running up is interesting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We see that run up. It's maybe weakening dollar or safe haven, flight to safety. It could be either or. I will say this: we are seeing a delta in the ES growing quite aggressively. Last 25 minutes or so.
To the more or less?
More. They are getting longer and longer. It's plus 10,000. Plus 10,000 right now, up at the highs. Okay. That means they are coming in and lifting offers, aggressive buy orders coming in, just lifting offers, whatever's here, they're just buying. Yeah, in the ES.
Slam one, London. Slam a micro with like a 30-point stop.
Right, just a big risk, big reward. Let it run. I wish I could go back.
Delta. I mean, Delta's been pretty interesting.
Tells you what the volume's doing. Tells you what the size is doing.
I mean, hindsight looks great so far. You never know,
556 level. Yeah, I wish I could go back in time and buy this. 550 looked a little bit more interesting, but 556
might get a second chance. Do you like it the second time or only the first time?
I don't like it the second time. The retests are always a little bit more sketchy, in my opinion. Like the first time it tests a level after moving a little bit. That's one thing. The second time can be big squeezes to the downside or big runs to the upside. So I always like the first push. Now I would need a little bit lower, I think, to buy if it breaks under 556.
Got it.
Maybe 550, maybe 545 with like a 530 risk is what I'd look at.
550.
I like it.
Okay, looking for a long 550. Let's trade 23,567. Gold pulled back about 70 cents. The highs there. It's going to be more gas than the goose. 2 points off the highs there. Is the cabinet meeting concluded? I'm not seeing much.
That's a long one.
It really was. They started that thing at 11 Central Time.
Well, they didn't start on time. They were like an hour late.
Gotcha.
Still, it's a hell of a meeting.
Yeah.
They never start on time. They really don't. They start late every time. All right, so you could also attack a smaller pullback. I'm just not confident enough in it. The range.
Keep buying this thing. I'm taking a look at the ladder. Anything on the ladder in the ES? No. Well, I got hard lots on the ask. Next 8 prices or so. What do you got on the NASDAQ? Dolby time.
I mean, nothing crazy. There's 77 at 580s. That's about it. 75 at 556. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, Nvidia at 420 tomorrow afternoon is when the earnings drop. I think the call's at like 5 or 5:30.
Oh, so okay, it's after the market. Yeah. So Wednesday is going to be a lot of the same.
Yeah,
a lot of the same stuff then, if that's the case. Probably a really kind of wild open into just a fade in one way or another. And then it's just going to get even slower than this, probably even less volume too, unless something else happens in the world. But assuming nothing else happens in the world,
I mean,
and it's only Nvidia, it should be a relatively range bound market tomorrow.
Yeah, yesterday the market dumped on the Cook news and then just got bought back up this morning. It was interesting for sure. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Like his justification for it is, it's a little ambiguous, but we'll see. I'll get my popcorn out and watch it.
Oh, get your popcorn out. Indeed. He's already got the replacement in mind.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. 64.74. Again, very, very shallow pullbacks in ES. One eye on the gold. NASDAQ as well. We got MOC shoot. All right, bottom hour is coming gone. We got MOC in 19 minutes. We are cooking right now. John London in the house. Dolby time. What are we going to get in at below? What did you say? 23,515?
Yeah, I think it was 515. Yeah.
Or yes, if you're part of the 64% that voted for above, looking okay for now.
Yeah, looking good. Looks like we're going to retest these highs. Yeah. 600 makes sense.
Big round number.
That's right. And we don't always chop into earnings. A lot of the time we do just because there's apprehension, but sometimes volume picks up when we run in like Nvidia, and that might drag the market up tomorrow as well if we get close to all-time highs. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's just, it's possible.
I would rather see a big sell-off going into Nvidia earnings. I feel like
I think it'd be
any
healthier.
Institution would. Yeah, it makes me a little nervous when the market goes really high into one direction, because that means if they're trying to get short, it's cheaper to short up there. So is it like manipulation before? Or is it buy the rumor, sell the news, like that sort of situation?
Sure.
So I hope it sells off to Nvidia earnings.
Look at that, new highs. 64.78 half last trade. ES, new highs in the NASDAQ. Well, not just yet. 3 points to go from that. 23,577 last trade.
And I think there's a short idea here. It might be a little greedy, but
off the 30-minute, the lower highs.
Yeah, the only problem is we're getting close to 23.6, and I think could be a magnet.
Yeah, it could be one of those trades where you take like 5 micros and just spread them out like 5 points apart, and just go between like 80s and evens, 600 evens, and just kind of see if you can build a short position. And you're just hoping that we don't get up to like 20s, maybe like 15s.
No, that makes sense.
But yeah, you do have some levels here.
Sure. Yeah, at 580 levels holding, but. 64.71. So I'm reading the chat. Sorry. Must be talking about somebody else. Another John. Yeah, different John.
Must be hard. It's a common name.
There's a lot of Johns. There's a lot of Johns out here for sure.
It's true. It is true.
Pull back a little bit here.
Is RTY still going bonkers? Oh no, RTY is chilled out.
Is that the Dow or the Russell? I think it's the Russell.
RTY? Russell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's running.
Pullbacks keep getting more and more shallow here. We got, again, 16 minutes till MOC. Keep liking this thing higher. Dow has turned around. Dow about 50 points off the high there. Look at the 5 minute between those three equity indices. That's the only one that's really seeing some selling pullback. Call it what you want.
Wow. John Ross, if that's true, options flow almost 30 million in calls to minus 3 million in puts. I mean, they sold puts, John Ross? Or does that just mean 3 million inputs? What's like a double negative?
Again, we saw tons of option volume yesterday as well. Seeing more today. Could be going into Nvidia earnings. What else we got on the schedule for tomorrow, August 27th? Of course, EIA, inventory, 5-note. We got Barkin speaking, Nvidia earnings. Okay, so everyone stay locked in. Right now, we'll see if we get this thing pushing higher here. John London, new price. It's still 550. Just gonna stick to 550.
I'm looking at 550 for a dip, but it's risky. I wouldn't mind 535 right now if we can get to that level. I'm just worried about a correction in the last half of the hour, and so it's tough to trade this level here. It's a little extended on the upside, and there's not enough reward, I would say, going long right here. And so I need a justifiable like pullback that eliminates some of the extension up here. But it's also possible volume picks up. It's just more of a gamble to try to attack that, I think, for me at least, for my style of trading.
Two schools of thought up here.
Yep.
Two schools of thought up here at these prices while we're trading around the high of session. Maybe getting short. Some get up here short and up around the highs. Then others that get long. Well, why are you buying up against the highs? That's
always go higher.
I can already see it. Here we go. Jamie Salgado in the chat. I don't bother watching Topstep TV if John London isn't on. How about that, John London? I know what you're
one endorsement.
Jamie,
yeah,
Jamie,
that's my
super fan.
Yeah, that's my LSU fan in the chat. He always tells me go Tigers everywhere we go. So yeah, go Tigers.
That's awesome, man.
You Bengals.
Awesome.
Here we go. Click like, click subscribe. Is still plus 9,700 in the ES.
Yeah, let's see. 556 could bounce again if we're going to chop. If the range tightens up, we could see 556 to 580, but I don't know if there's enough meat on that move to really make it worth it.
There's that Dorito range selling off a little bit. There's about 20 points there.
I think what I might do is if we get under 550, I might scale into a long and then down to maybe like 535 is what the plan is now. But I'd like 550, 556. I don't like the retest of that level. But maybe 550, whole dollar number, kind of a round number.
Mm-hmm. Would you be interested if you get long? I'm getting long. Like I would bid anything between 540s and 550s.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good range.
Maybe even lower though. I don't know. Sometimes it just wants to test a little bit lower, right? And so maybe those like 540s is too tight and it wants to go to like 530s or 520s, like somewhere more in the middle, more in the middle of the range.
Right. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I think it could too. But I think the bulls are a little bit more in control, so maybe we won't need such a large pullback is what I'm hoping at least. Maybe it's confirmation bias, but
right.
We'll see.
You don't know until you bet.
Yeah, that's right. I see some Alabama fans in the chat.
Yep. All right, here's 5-point pullback. All right, here we go. Getting close to the 550s.
Yeah, as long as we can get under 556. That was a previous high up there. So
you doing it? Pulling the trigger on this one?
I'm looking for 550. We're at 556 now. Okay. Yeah. If we get to 550, I'll start scaling in down to like the 200 exponential at 535. I might be able to take a small position here. It'd have to be very small. Yeah, that's the plan.
We're down to clown. All right, we'll do 550s, 545s, 540s.
Okay, here we go.
And 35s. And
540.
We'll do 30s too. That's the midpoint, and then we'll leave a stop at like
all right,
520.
All right, what's the scale? 50, 40, 30?
50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Like like the old ways.
Yep. I like that.
Almost there.
Okay.
We can do it.
10 minutes till MOC. See if that changes anything. The cabinet meeting has concluded.
We do have the MOC.
Yep. All right. Pulled back about 45 points in the NASDAQ. 23,552. Now 550's trading.
All right. We started small. We're in 2. Yeah, we're going to look for a little bit larger at 545 and then see if we get anything.
Okay, London and House. 550. Here we go.
So if we get filled on everything, okay.
Yeah, I'm in four micro contracts, small. Ooh, okay. Looking for a small move. We'll see if we can add a little bit more at 545 and maybe 540. I'll look for maybe 8 total contracts.
London long 4. London long 4.
Yeah, there's 45. So I'm gonna add one more, and then we'll add one more size at 540. It looks like. Let's see if we get a volume pop.
That's some action. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go. House long 1. London long 4 right now.
Yep. Almost had those 45s. Did not quite get them. Total risk on this whole conglomeration of trades here would probably be like $200. $200.
Yeah, the range is small, even with the highs. I think
64.70 last trade ES. Now pulled back. Gold pulled back about $1.
Long 2.
Long 2. All right.
See if we get 540s.
Okay.
All right. We're in 8 now.
In 8. Oh man. All right.
Average price, London?
It is 23,547.
547. Roger that.
Yeah, we're using like a 1-to-1 ratio. Maybe my risk is probably 525, maybe 527. That's what I'm looking at. So tightish, but range is small.
Yeah, well, the buyers step in here. In the 5 minute. We got 8 minutes till MOC. John London long 8. House account long
3.
3.
45.
Very good. Just to see.
Really looking for a bounce off the 528s. So anything under that's when I would start getting nervous. But I'm looking for a bounce at 528s.
Whoa, I like that. That means go higher. That means go higher. Someone hit the buy button. That is alert. We're going to take this thing higher. Come on, Market. You heard that. 50-50.
Yeah, I thought I turned it. I thought I turned it on silent. It's my Ninja Turtles ringtone. Yeah. But
are we going to get a copyright struck for those like 4 notes that you displayed?
See, it doesn't have the end of it though. It's
okay. That's good.
It needs the very end of it. So technically, it's not. But I think
they
knew what they were going with.
I don't know how many notes it takes to get struck down.
Yeah. No lawyers needed. You're good. Yeah.
No, we're good. Wait, Disney doesn't own Ninja Turtles, do they?
This is where the buyer should step in.
I don't think so. Yeah, here's that 200 exponential. I might have gotten it a tad bit too early. I heard the chat saying it. That might be true, but
whatever. No one knows
through here.
Yeah, they're going to say that.
Every single day you wake up and trade is a unique event that has never happened before. So
yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's really easy to say like, oh, this is going to happen because this happened before. It's like, no, it's not. This is completely different. Every single moment in this market is totally unique. Every single time.
Yeah, that's right. One of my favorite trading quotes is history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes.
It rhymes, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right, let's see if this 200 exponential can hold it.
35s, 35s and 36s to hold here. Nothing on the wire. We got 6 minutes till MOC. Right here in the NASDAQ.
Not yet.
40 points off the highs. We're working.
Hell of a sell-off.
Yeah.
You should have waited for the signal, man. You should have waited for the Ninja Turtle.
That's right. It was on it.
See if the ES wants to hold it here.
So if we hit 480s or below 480s, that would be a thing. Pretty funny.
So it's a little pop here in crude.
Yeah, I think
might be this headline here. Exxon held secret talks with Russia, Rosneft about going back in business in Russia.
Long 4. 42.5. We need a bounce at 530s. That's what we're looking for.
On the long.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait
this thing out. 64.68 last trade. ES about 10 points off the highs there. NASDAQ about 40 points off the highs, trading 23,536.
And then the MOC's at 250 or 350, right?
5 minutes, yes.
Eastern. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Roger that.
I'm cool with MOC. I like MOC.
Yeah, it might help. Maybe hurt.
Typically it does.
I should step in right here.
A little bit of size on the bids. We got 100 at 530s, and where'd you go? There was 100 something, but maybe since we're bidding back up again, it's off the ladder.
What's our average price, Dolby?
We're going 4 at 542 half.
Thank you.
Yeah, a little bounce.
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking for 580s and 600s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just too
a lot
big.
of strength coming in.
Oh.
See if we got anything going on.
No, that's where the buyers should have stepped in. See if they keep pushing this thing. They got their dip. That heavy long delta, positive delta in the ES. I don't know how much they unwound. Again, we were was positive 10,000. Unwound to positive 9,700. See if they want to come back in and keep gobbling up these offers. Offers are pretty thick on the S side to the upside in the ES. On the NASDAQ, seeing some size in there, but yes, where the buyers should step in.
Yeah, there's maybe some support being established.
Yeah, Bukowski. They did.
Base of those 30-minute candlesticks. We had lows of 536 half, 35 3/4, and then like 34 3/4. So there might be just some buyers protecting this old 30-minute candles.
Oh, they're protected, all right.
Yeah, well protected.
So not so much in the NASDAQ. ES for sure. NASDAQ, again, was right around 0, neutral.
Mm-hmm.
ES
yeah, we're kind of flat up here.
ES,
Let's see if we can.
They're getting long at the high day. They're getting long at the highs, okay? That's the logic here. They're getting long at the highs and aggressively. And now they got the pullback. Why not get long more? Why not keep buying, lifting offers?
Sure.
That's kind of what I'm thinking here. All right, what do we got? 2.5 minutes till MOC.
Need an emoji to help us here. For going down, need something heavy. For going something going higher, it needs to be what? Light? What do we do? Like a balloon? Is there a balloon emoji?
Yeah, I like the balloon.
We'll do a balloon. Find the balloon. I can't even search for him. It's so frustrating. Oh, yeah, mail. Mail's pretty light. We'll add that in there. We're just killing time till MOC.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at right now. We'll see what MOC brings.
Yeah.
It's in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'm wondering if I should risk off a little bit from MOC is the only thing I'm worried about. But we're right here. We're break even.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's push up. I usually use manual stops, but I'm not used to trading around the MOC. That's what I'm saying. I might de-risk a little bit here.
Size down till you don't mind.
I got the. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm gonna cut half here. I'm gonna cut it 25%. We still have 6, but less risk for MOC. Less reward too, but that's all good. Let me just prep my.
There we go.
64.71 quarter last trade ES. Take a look at the NASDAQ 23,546.
There we go. We're up. Let's see if we follow through.
Seth Lord, that is wild to say. Just fade me while I'm green in a trade. That is bananas. It's so
yeah, you push this thing higher. Come on, 23,550.
Okay, I'm gonna take
40 seconds. Yeah. 40 seconds till the MOC. Again, it's gonna come out ES, then the NASDAQ, then YM. You get a big number here in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, I'm kind of slowly I took, a little bit over half of it off. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. So we have 3 contracts left.
Okay.
Just from MOC. We should have enough cushion to be protected from it now.
Yeah. Do the work. Do the right thing here.
But let's get a positive MOC. I'm for it.
That'd be nice. Are we working offers? Here we go. 2 seconds.
Yeah. 77s, 89, 600.
All right, mixed bag, nothing big. Mixed bag, nothing big. 150 sell side ES. 600 mil buy side NASDAQ.
All right, so I'm up 85 ticks. I just took another off here. I'll probably take another one off here.
Damn. We're out one.
107.
We're almost up $200 already. We're break even on this now.
There you go, Delta.
There we go. And I'm going to cut the rest right here at the top of the range. So I'm out. I made probably 250 there, maybe. Maybe a little bit less.
Out a second. All right, we're up 94. You're crushing it too. This is awesome.
Yeah, we got the push. My above below was wrong, but at least my trade was green.
What do you mean? You were above, right?
Matters. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
keep pushing here.
Oh, let's go.
New highs. New highs.
Let's go.
64.78 half. New highs ES. New highs in the NASDAQ. 23,586. Yep.
All right. We are out our last one. We're riding one. Free runner here till close. Realized 188. Let the other one just cook.
Damn.
That's
9
smart.
minutes.
I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't leave one on just to let it run, but all good. I see those tick numbers. I'm like, ooh, I'm up 100 ticks. Let me take some profit. That's how it goes.
I'm a round number guy too. I totally see. I'm like, I'm up $300. Like, okay, that's good money. That's right. Good money.
Let's see if we bounce it.
Light buy side, 750 mil buy side, NASDAQ. That's pretty much the heaviest buy side we got right now.
Yeah, let's see if 580 would hold. Yeah. 600, I think they want it. I think the market wants it. I think the chat wants it too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We get a 100-point trade on this one. That'd be sick. All right. Let's go. We're cheering for 35s for the 100-point trade. Or close, whatever happens first.
Yeah, I love that. I love the 200 exponential on a 1 minute chart. For whatever reason, the 200 EMA, if you look at where it is on a 1 minute chart, that's almost exactly where we bounced. So I started a little early, but that 200 EMA, man, it works really well.
People love the 200 EMA. I'm a big believer in that, of just using whatever other people use, because you get more people participating in that area. So there's a greater chance of getting a reaction. Keep it simple.
All right, buy side grown over $1 billion buy side now in the NASDAQ. Yeah. We're pushing higher here. New highs 23,593. Buy side in the S&Ps. New highs there 64.79 half. We're cooking now to the upside.
We get 50 points right now. All right, we're moving our stop up to 10 points. So still accepting some risk on this guy.
Yeah, sometimes we'll tap that whole number like 23.6, and then we'll just dump down. So just be careful up there.
Yeah, profit taking into the close.
The 600s. Yeah. It's either that or we just short squeeze and just rip everyone's face off.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Let's see what happens at 600s. If we get up to 600s, we can get our stop up to like 75s.
Unbelievable.
Did we touch it? Yeah, close. I think we're going to touch it. All right, let's move the stop up again.
And Q is cooking.
Plus 40 points on the runner.
Yeah, there's 600s. We tapped it.
Yep, yes, we did. New highs, 23,600 even. Our new highs in the NASDAQ, 64.80, and the orders. New highs in the ES. Let's take a look at the ladder.
Ooh, almost 200 offered at 600s. 200 offered at 600s.
And
of course, that's okay. A little turbulent 600s.
We just flipped sell side in the ES. NASDAQ holding on to buy side.
Might get stopped out here. Big round numbers. John London. My goodness.
Yeah. Traders look at them, man. They watch them. They like those big hold numbers.
I got to say, NASDAQ might be one of the markets that obeys big round numbers more than any other. I swear.
Sure.
All right, we're out.
Wow.
Plus 267. Good stuff.
What? We flip negative, Hoag? All right. You hear me talking to Hoag all the time. You hear me talking to Hoag. He's my Delta guru. Give me updates. We saw that play out. Hoag, come on in. How about that? What's up, Hoag? How about that? See how that played out?
What's up, folks?
What's up, man?
Yeah, so we saw that Delta piling in as we continue to push higher. This last half an hour, we're Delta negative for the last 30 minutes, about 3,200. So these buyers that came in earlier that started to kind of accumulate all these longs are kind of proven to be stronger buyers, longer time frame, probably deeper pockets buyers, because for the last 30 minutes we've lost a lot of that positive delta. We're down to about the positive 6,300 now. So this 30 minutes we're negative delta by about 4,000, and we're still sitting at the highs.
Get your charts. Pull up your charts if you can. We got about 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes till the close. Andrea, if you're good to go, we can sneak in some hashtag power hour. Let's do it. We asked you in the morning in fast markets how they do.
Listen,
4 minutes.
not good, because I didn't get a single photo of a single dog, and I'm pissed.
Wow. Oh, wow. There you go. Not.
But anyway, there's a good one at the end. So,
okay, cool.
Real quick. All right, we got DMP saying, full transparency, lost 3 out of 4 XFAs, 1 left with small buffer under 1K. Looked to size up after my second payout and got burned. It happens. We'll run it back and look to have another great month of September. 4 losing days between July and August. I'll take it. Oh, I appreciate the honesty. All right, here's this one. Riel Lee says, I love Topstep, payout secured. So there you go. Congratulations. Next, I got Jacob saying 2,700 requested from Topstep. This brings me to almost 8K in payouts on the month. Wow. Best team in the world. I will be a live trader. I believe in you. All right, next. King Eli says, first day of my XFA. I'm also on a 10-day winning streak right now.
Nice job.
There we go. You know there. And then Mohammed sent us in what he calls Coach Dakota's motorbike pattern. It looks like. But my favorite part is actually, if you look, he actually put a little mustache on Dakota.
Yeah, Dakota's got a mustache.
Wow.
He's got a little mustache.
See you in the chat, Mohammed.
All right, that's all I got.
Thank you, Andrea. All right, Hoag. This Delta probably growing to the positive side. Here we go. We got 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. What is it? What's cumulative Delta in the ES?
No, it's 9,500 positive.
Yeah, they're relentless, these buyers. Okay.
So those late buyers that have been pushing this market higher at the end of the day have gotten short time frame traders short, and we're starting to see that squeeze. Dolby, you were long, and I just came in, and you had just gotten out of that trade. I was going to tell you, don't get out yet.
My diamond hands are rusty, Hoag.
Yeah, you've been on vacation. Still a great trade though. Still a great trade.
I think it was a great trade idea. It was awesome. Thank you.
New highs Dow. What do we got here? Less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes till the closing bell. Look at all that size in the ladder here in the ES. We've got a 600 lot to the upside, 64.85. Got a lot more work to get through, a lot more volume to get through to get up there.
It's hard holding those trades though into close, because those sell-offs can be so violent. You have a 30-40 point sell-off, then you lose all the money that you had within seconds.
Every offer.
Like, damn, I just should have taken it at 600s.
Well, hindsight always 20/20.
Oh, I know.
You
just got to be happy with the money. Whatever you got.
I'll tell you who caught this. Coach Vince. I think he was long somewhere around 64, 57, 58 in that area. And he just kept moving his stop up. I don't know if he's still in it or if he got out of it at some point, but he nailed the entrance on that.
Here we go. Wow, new highs. Yeah. We're cooking through every offer. Can we make new highs here in the NASDAQ in the last 50 seconds of the trade? We got thousands on the ask here in the ES. Hoag, they are not playing games in the ES, but look at all that size. Take a look at the NASDAQ. Nice trade there, John London. Nice trade there. Dolby Time in the house account. Nice insight there. Hoag.
Thank you.
30 seconds. Again, we got Hit the Buzzer coming up next.
14,000 positive now.
Yep.
Whoa.
They aren't playing games. The buyers are buying at the high of day. They are not going anywhere.
15,000.
15. Look at that.
Wow.
Thank you, Hope.
Volume's coming in.
Yep. They are not done. They are not playing games. The buyers want more and more and more. Here we go. At the highs, they keep lifting offers. That tells you a lot. All right. 5 seconds.
They're going to shoot it. Are they going to shoot this thing above 600s? No, they're not. Wow.
No.
Follow the volume.
I found that very surprising.
Yes, good stuff. Hoke, thanks for jumping in here on a moment's notice. John London, thanks for coming on twice. You came on before we started Power Hour, after we started Power Hour. Good stuff. Dolby time. Nice trade. See you again tomorrow. First, with that being said, shout out to all the bellers. Keep grinding here. New stuff coming at you left, right, and center in Nvidia League. No, it did not. With that being said, I'm going to throw it to my main man, James Harden. James Harden, take us out of here and into At the Buzzer. Nice trade, fellas.
Whew, what a day. What a Tuesday. Never a dull moment around here on TopstepTV. And dull moments don't happen, and they're not going to happen. Especially up next with At the Buzzer, featuring Coach Jay and Coach Paul. Be there as they recap the entire day and get you ready for the PM session, also known as the next trading day, opening at 5 p.m. Later tonight, 7:30, Slow Markets with Coach Dakota. No guests with Coach Dakota tonight, so you can catch him do his solo thing on Slow Markets. Later on, 1:30 a.m., London Open with Aaron Trades is back. 3:30 a.m., Euro Trade with Deanna. And then, of course, we'll be here in the morning, 7:15, waiting for a brand new day of Topstep TV. Bell-to-bell coverage for those Nvidia earnings. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss a second of the action tomorrow. Speaking of not going anywhere, stick around. At the Buzzer with Coach Jay is coming up right after this. I've been James Harden. You've been the chat. And this has been Topstep TV. Let's go.
Why Topstep? Because traders shouldn't have to risk everything to participate in the markets. And since 2012, we've provided capital to over 10,000 futures traders just like you. From the pits in Chicago to screens in over 143 countries, we've been motivated by one simple idea. We don't care who you are or where you learn to trade. If you pass Topstep's trading evaluation, you'll be invited to trade with our capital in a fully funded account. As a Topstep funded trader, you keep 90% of profits and we take the losses. We also offer educational resources for all levels, live classes, and free group coaching from a team with over a century of professional trading experience. We're invested in your success. So what are you waiting for? Ditch the brokerage account, start learning by doing, and become a Topstep funded trader today.